We welcome you back to the Poirier Sports and Recreation Complex. A little late coming in. Apologize, we thought we had ourselves on the air. Girls under 19 gold medal game. Team Ontario Red, Newfoundland and Labrador. This is Team Ontario Red. Undefeated, haven't given up a goal through 5 games, 4 preliminary games, and the semi-final. Just before we came on, Newfoundland and Labrador thought they might have had one. Pile up in the crease. Referee was there and waved it off. We're just a minute into this one. As I mentioned earlier, Newfoundland and Labrador into this semifinal. They're beating Manitoba last night over in Kensington 1-0. Sudden death overtime. Allison Thomas was the hero. Team Ontario Red won their game against BC 3-0. Goes down the floor. And a flooring call against Newfoundland and Labrador. We are at the Poirier Sport and Recreation Complex in Coquitlam, BC. Our webcast for the first 3 days was at the Kensington Arena in Burnaby. Just next door, of course, all of it just next door to Vancouver. Well, out at center, on it, Mackenzie Curran. Curran with a shot. That's held by Madison Tucker. Team from Newfoundland and Labrador, they've tested Tucker twice now early in this one. Alicia Dow around the boards. It'll be kept in over on the far side by Jamie Guy. Now it's out. Dumped in by Esther Brooks. Spencer back along the boards. Esther Brooks on it first. Threw it right into the middle. There's a shot. Save is made. Ball bounces up in the air and cleared away. That's touched by a high stick, and that's going to be costly to Newfoundland and Labrador. That's a penalty. Jenny Simpson didn't realize it right away. Play ball with a high stick. It's a 2-minute penalty. Power play, Ontario. Forster. Shot. Save was made. Wilson scores. Did not. It's by, and it is 1-0 for Ontario. Shannon Fahy in goal for Newfoundland and Labrador, number 1. She was sensational in that semifinal game last night. Penalty for Ontario. Serena Brincat will go to the penalty box. Cross-checking. So that'll be a 4-minute penalty to Brincat of Ontario Red. Jamie Guy able to hold it in. Over to Lannon. Looking for Thomas. Ball goes in the air down to the far corner. On it first, Curran. Out in front. Chance for a shot. Now comes back Lannon with a shot. That was blocked. Now a penalty coming up to Newfoundland and Labrador. Tripping. So we'll go 4-on-4. Brooke Lannon got into the penalty box. Redpath tried to play it back. Nobody over at that left point. Well, actually, it was played out by Newfoundland and Labrador, so it'll be a flooring call. Try and get settled away into this one. Ball goes into the corner off the faceoff. G, that's tipped in front, goes in the air. On it first, Michaela Rousel for Newfoundland and Labrador. Wilson stepping in front, knocked off her stick by Mackenzie Cal. They get it out over center. Good work by Laura Gambin Ryan. Wilson, long shot, kicked away by Fahy. Now they'll get it out. Four on four. That's stolen. Thomas, shot. Again, didn't get through. Niskanen to the boards. Estabrooks came in to help out. Shot deflected wide. Alicia Dow. Shot from outside, blocked over the other side. Fahy made the save in the first one, but Ontario put it home on the rebound, and they're up 2-0. Team Ontario Red. Up 2-0. Newfoundland Labrador have called a timeout. Marissa Esterbrooks gets the second goal for Ontario Red. Even strength goal, 4-on-4, so the players stay in the penalty box. 13 seconds left to go in the penalty to Newfoundland and Labrador. A minute 44 to go in the penalty to Ontario. Guy, bring it in over the blue line. Now Newfoundland and Labrador on the power play. Guy, shot, deflected, goes into the corner. On it first, Shailene Clark. Back to Guy. Doesn't get through. Comes to the boards. Two players go there. Ontario player goes down. They're going to call a penalty against Newfoundland and Labrador. Shailene Clark. Two minutes for body contact. Checking. So we go back to 4-on-4 again. Lannon around the boards. G down into the far corner. Back to pick it up for Newfoundland and Labrador. Jenny Bessie. Wilson's on her. Bessie off the boards. Be kept in by Forrester. Burkett allowed to walk in. Shot. Hit the post. Came out. Lannon went down. Wilson's got it. That shot just missed. G winding up. Power play now for Ontario. 50 seconds left to go in the penalty to Shailene Clark of Newfoundland and Labrador. McTaggart to the front of the goal. Thomas tried to play it off the boards and out and went into the Team Ontario bench. Face-off will stay in the Newfoundland and Labrador end of the floor. Racing after it, Thomas. Thomas got the ball to the side of the goal. Tucker will cover it there. 9:56 to go in the first period. This girls under 19. Gold medal game. Ontario leading Newfoundland and Labrador 2-0. Pesce got it out in front, then it's cleared to the boards by Ontario. Brincat over to Jennifer G. Up the middle. McTaggart knocked off her stick. Shaylin Bourne back out on the floor for Newfoundland and Labrador, so we're back to 5-on-5. Thrown in front, is tipped. Not in. Andrea Redpath thought for a second she tipped it past the Newfoundland and Labrador goaltender, but stayed out. McTaggart stole it. In there with Vigneault Sargent. Leah Murr. She goes down. Another penalty coming up to Newfoundland and Labrador. Two minutes roughing. Jamie Guy will go to the penalty box. Kept in. Cleared out. Again, Ontario are on the power play. Sent back out again. Dana Coram. Get it in over the... No, they're saying they did not. Get it in over the blue line, so offside. Shot in, going back to get it. Mackenzie Cowell. Forrester. Esther Brooks. Forrester. Wilson. Shot. Went wide. Bessie knocked off her stick by Forster. And Forster will go back to get it. Play it up ahead. Wilson. That's knocked away. Simpson. Offside at the blue line. Esterbrooks. Ball went off a stick, comes to the near boards. Ontario on it. Collision inside the blue line. Kept in by Ontario. Esterbrooks fed it in front. Another penalty coming up to Newfoundland and Labradors. Esterbrooks was tripped up. Two minutes hooking. Allison Deering gone to the penalty box. Ontario set it up on the power play, already leading it 2-0. McTaggart go down into a corner. They'll bring it up along the boards. Back at the point. Good move there by G. Shot. Fahy got a piece of it. Redpath. G. Knocked down by Fahy. Cleared to the boards by Lennon. Another save by Fahy. Back at the point. Ball's going to come up near the press box area. .5:39 left to go, first period. 2-0. Ontario Red leading the Newfoundland and Labrador selects. Getting the shots on goal put up. 9-6 in favor of Ontario at this point. Jamie Guy will take it back behind her goal. Guy forced into the corner, had it taken away. Doing battle down there, coming up with it. Allison Burkett momentarily, and Guy gets it only as far as center. Forrester knocks it down there. Still a power play for Ontario. Into the middle. Shot by Alicia Dow, rather. That hit somebody and didn't get through. Forrester over the other side. Wilson. Shot goes in behind the goal. Back at the point. Forrester. Wilson back to Forrester. That one over the top of the goal. Jamie Guy's got it, and that'll do it. Penalty is now over. Allison Deering out of the penalty box for Newfoundland and Labrador. Under 4.5 to play in the first one, and sent down the floor. And that'll be a flooring call. Not sure that the player realized the penalty had expired. Able to hold it in. Scores! Good job by Coram. It was to hold it in at center. Neela Vigneault-Sargent makes it 3-0. Goal comes with 4:07 to go here in the first. Face-off will come just outside the blue line. Ontario red, and tough for anybody to deal with in this tournament. Went through the preliminary rounds. (4-0) in the preliminary. Won their semifinal 3-0, and they're out in front of this one 3-0 in the first period. As you mentioned, yet to give up a goal. Simpson couldn't get the shot through. A little bit of pressure by Newfoundland and Labrador. Nothing on goal. It was 15 Rousel keeping it in at the point. Ontario will bring it out. McTaggart up ahead to Wilson. Or Vigno Sargent, 47 that was. Simpson, pass, chance, save made by Tucker, and a Newfoundland player was slammed into the post. And that's going to be a penalty, and we'll see just exactly what the call will be. That was a nasty shove into the post after the save was made. See what they're going to call. Newfoundland and Labrador can't believe that this call is going to be a slash. Well, hang on, and it's going to go to Newfoundland and Labrador. Pardon me. I had assumed there might be something of a larger variety against the Ontario player when I saw the Newfoundland player fly into the goalpost. Newfoundland fans clearly not happy. I'm going to grab a headset there, Steve. I think we can hear you anyway, so. Steve, doing play-by-play a few feet away without a headset. Well, I confess I got that one wrong. So it's going to be a power play for Ontario after that. Wilson's not in over the blue line yet. Forster and the Esterbrookes. Not out. Forster able to keep it in. Wilson. Forster. On this side. Esterbrookes. Back to Forster. Wilson. Sharp angle. Hit a foot. Not out. Back to Wilson. Under 2 to play here in the first. Bounces around in front of Fahy. She dives over. Ball is still loose. Goes off Wilson into the corner. Simpson will bring it out for Newfoundland and Labrador in over the blue line. Has it taken away by Forster. Played in front of the goal. Newfoundland Labrador players gone down inside the blue line. Play will continue. Now Newfoundland extra shorthanded as she makes her way to the bench. 5-on-3 till the other play gets there. What a save by Fahy. That was an empty net. Again, let's take a look. And don't often show replays other than goals, but it was effectively a 5-on-3 for Ontario. Newfoundland player Laura Gambin Ryan had gone down inside the blue line, and she had to make her way to the bench. By the time she did and the next player came on, there was quite a bit of time for Ontario to say effectively be 5-on-3. Another shot, another save. McTaggart. Back to the point, to Brincat. Another shot wide. McTaggart. Ball comes out towards center, and it'll be out over center. Brincat. As the buzzer goes to end the first period, 59 seconds left in the penalty to Newfoundland and Labrador when we come back for the second. 3-0. Ontario leading this one after 18 minutes of play. We'll be back in 3 minutes with period number 2. The Canadian Ball Hockey Association, the CBHA, is the official governing body for the sport of ball hockey in Canada. We are a full standing member of the International Street Ball Hockey Federation, the ISPHF, and proud partners with Hockey Canada. Our members come from Canadian provinces coast to coast, and we are proud to showcase our players in this national championship tournament.
Hi, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Would you like to webcast your next event? Want to reach a larger audience, maybe even global? Let 360 Live show the world your story. Send us an email to hello@360.live for more details. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow us on these social media sites.
Ontario still on the power play to start this second period. Daring will dump it in for Newfoundland Labrador. Goes up and out of play. Went off a Ontario player's stick, so the face-off will stay in the Ontario end of the floor. Backhanded in. Lasky. Over to Coram. Coram tried to shoot it in and went to the Newfoundland and Labrador players bench. Up next, we've got the under-19 boys. Another BC versus New Tech battle. It will be the BC Express against New Tech Extreme. As one Newfoundland Labrador penalty expires, you're going to get called for another one. Body checking. Mackenzie Curran go to the penalty box. Dow cleared it in over the blue line. Off the boards now. Ontario will set up their power play. Forster over on the other side to Esther Brooks. Wilson shoots. Save made by Gammon. Rebound is there. Put home. Alicia Dow.
Hi, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Would you like to webcast your next event? Want to reach a larger audience, maybe even global? Let 360 Live show the world your story. Send us an email to hello@360.live.
And it is 4-0. Ball again goes up into the Newfoundland and Labrador bench. Yeah, I had it as Alicia Dow. They're saying it was a Allison Burkett with the goal. Right in front, ball rolled off the stick of Andrea Redpath. Couldn't get the shot away. Kept in by Ontario. Newfoundland and Labrador get it now out over center. Shailene Clark over to Jennifer Bidgood. Couldn't find the number there for a minute. Anyway, her shot went wide and the ball came out. Simpson back into her own end. Off the boards up to Jenny Bessie. She stopped and the ball is cleared here to the near side. Mara will play it back. Jennifer G up ahead. Back to get it. Reardon. Ball comes to the side of the goal. Fahy has it. Holds on. 14:51 left to go. Newfoundland Labrador Center has been waved out. Coming in to take the face off, Jenny Bessie. Leah Murr behind the goal. Vigneault Sargent looking for it, coming up with it. It's Molly Gill. Got it as far as center, not beyond. Penalty coming up to Ontario. Sent down the floor. Roughing Vigneault Sargent. Corum sends it down the floor. Shot in wide of the goal, and that's going to be a flooring violation against Newfoundland and Labrador. So on the power play, they're going to come back in their own end. Breaking news, Marcus Stroman traded to the New York Mets from the Toronto Blue Jays. Wilson. Nice defensive play by Brooke Lannon to knock it off her stick, and you're going to call Lannon for a penalty. So 5-on-3 power play for Ontario. Dow and towards the goal. Fahy's got it and holds on. Minute 14 left to go I'm saying 5-on-3, but it's evened up now 4-on-4 because the first penalty was against Ontario. We caught up in the Marcus Stroman story. 4-on-4. Another penalty coming up to Newfoundland and Labrador. Wilson. Shannon. Dow. Burkett. Dow. Back to Burkett. In front for Wilson. Tipped it wide. Touched up. Interference against Newfoundland and Labrador. Four-on-three power play for Ontario. 38 seconds left to go in their penalty. A minute 14 left to go in the first penalty to Newfoundland and Labrador. Goes up high. Fahi's got it. Ontario controlling it. Redpath. Drops it back. Down with a shot. Fahy with the save, and it'll be cleared down the floor. Alexandra Shannon. Not in, and cleared down the floor by Bidgood. So now it's a 5-on-3 for Ontario. Esther Brooks. Into the slot. Shot went wide. Bidgood on it. Slaps it off the boards. Brincat. First Newfoundland Labrador penalty is over. Back to 5-on-4. Cleared out by Newfoundland and Labrador. Hustling back there, Lauren Lasky for Ontario, and then quickly up ahead to Brincat. Hopped over her stick. Esther Brooks will get it in. Esther Brooks with it. Back to Brincat. 20 seconds to go in the power play for Ontario. Esther Brooks, she missed it. Shaylin Clark will get it out, and that'll do it. Newfoundland and Labrador have killed it off. Jamie Guy back on the floor, out of the penalty box. Marr forced back. Taken by Curran. Curran will drop it back. Lannon. That shot ricochets, doesn't get through on goal. Forster. It's a giveaway, intercepted by Bidgood. She had the stick knocked out of her hands. We call it hooking. Abby McTaggart in the penalty box. Fahey comes out to play it around the boards. Hustling into the corner. Allison Burkett, she's got it. Knocked off the stick of Wilson. Coram shoots it in behind the Newfoundland and Labrador goal. 1:30 to go in the power play. Redpath couldn't catch up to it. Again, the shot was blocked and sent down the length of the floor to Fahey. She'll give it to Lannon. 1:05 to go in the man advantage. Shoot it in right on goal. Tucker's got that and we'll cover it up. Down to 8:45 to go in this gold medal game. 4-0. Ontario Red leading Newfoundland and Labrador selects. Just give you a heads up if you plan on staying on and logging in for the boys under 19, scheduled for 3:30. It is approaching 3:30 now. We're anticipating that game, barring any other delays before we get to the end of this one, will be closer to 4 o'clock. Chance in front, and it's cleared. Curran. Looked like Tucker had it covered for a moment. The ball came loose. In over the blue line. 28 seconds to go in the power play. They all pile in along the boards. Referee is watching them, yelling at them to move it. They do. Bidgood with a shot. That missed the net. Redpath will pick it up over on the far side. Can't get it out. Kept in by Newfoundland and Labrador. Bidgood. Now Ontario will move it out. Clear it down the floor just as the penalty expires. McTaggart's back on the floor. We're back to 5-on-5. Again, they hold it along the boards. Shannon gave it away inside the blue line. Newfoundland and Labrador can bring it out. Simpson. Bessie looking for it. Goes up against the boards. Esterbrooks will clear it in. Vigneault Sargent. Cleared down by Bessie. Esterbrooks back to get it. Curran knocked off her stick. Jamie Guy. Allie Spencer. Dove couldn't find it. Still trying to play it in. It comes out. Marr pokes it ahead. Marr. Stopped as she gets in over the blue line. Serena Brincat. That's cleared back out to center. Not over center. Lannon. Watched by Vigneault Sargent. McTaggart. G with a hard shot. That got through on goal. Fahey made the save. Jennifer G. Coram. Another save by Fahey. Coram back to get it. And it will go out of play over in the Ontario Red bench. 5:11 we've got left to play in this gold medal game. Player pushed into the boards. That's going to be a penalty to Ontario. Number 8, Dana Coram. Boarding. She shoved Shailene Bourne. Shailene Clark. It's getting late. One more to go. You can do it. You can do it. This is game number 34 for us on our webcast since Thursday morning. Dow knocked it out of the air. Brings it in over the blue line. Newfoundland and Labrador ostensibly on the power play. Another penalty to Ontario. Touched up by Ontario. So that will be 5-on-3 for Newfoundland and Labrador. Four minutes cross-checking. Alicia Dow. Four to nothing for Ontario, 3:55 to go. To be honest, there is only one thing that is left in question in this game. That's the one thing broadcasters are not allowed to mention. We all know what it is. 4-0. 3:55 to go. 5-on-3 power play for Newfoundland and Labrador. And the times on the penalty clock have all disappeared. Now they're up there. 1:05 left to go in the initial penalty. 4 minutes on the cross-checking. 5-on-3, Newfoundland and Labrador. Need to get it in over the blue line first. Guy. Ball goes up in the air. Still not in. Now they get it in. No, they didn't. Well, when they did, before they did, a couple of players jumped in over the blue line. So trouble getting this power play started. 35 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Still not over the blue line. Now it is. Thomas. That power play short-lived. Boarding call against Newfoundland and Labrador. A lot of penalties called in this game. Shaylin Clark. Players pile into the corner. 4-on-4 right now. Dumped in. Be kept in by Daring. Daring doing good work along the boards. Against Wilson. Passes it back for Lannon. It's deflected. Goes into the corner. Forster's on it. Up ahead, Wilson. Wilson with a move. Lost it. Taken away by Thomas. And bring it in again. Redpath. And drop it back. Esther Brooks. Shannon. Able to walk in. Passed it in front. Tip. They score. They make it 5-0 with 1:24 to go. Post puts it in, 5-0. Slashing call, 1:03 to go. Into the final minute of this game. Again, a 5-on-3 for Newfoundland and Labrador after those penalties. That shot over the top of the goal. They're going to take the goalie out, see if they can get a goal here. Now it's 6-on-3. 30 seconds. Bid good. Shot. Blocked, goes down into the corner. Reardon out in front, shot. Tucker makes a save. Cleared back towards center. 15 seconds to go. Bidgood down the corner. Shot. Save. That was close. One last chance. To the side of the goal it comes. Tucker's got it and holds on. 3.3 seconds. Timeout. Newfoundland and Labrador. Push it towards the goal. It goes into the corner. Ontario Red, 2019 Girls Under 19 National Champions. Played 6 games this week. Won all 6. Did not give up a goal. Well deserving. They win this one 5-0. Again, we'll keep the camera there so you can watch the medal presentation. And step aside for a little bit and get ready for the boys under 19. It was scheduled for 3:30. It's now 3:41, so it'll be a little bit after 4 o'clock before we get to that one. So come back and join us then, if you would. For now, you can take in the presentations at center floor.